My name is Randi I started the business in 2007. Started out as a web design company and did that successfully for many years. Started getting very competitive in that niche. And so I was looking to kind of grow it in a different way and decided on taking on HubSpot, becoming an inbound marketing agency. I worked really, really, really hard for 10 years. So hard that I burned myself out. So I really didn't like the business as much. And I really kind of had an epiphany myself. I was getting older and I just didn't want to work that hard anymore. It was just too much. And I wanted some freedom and I wanted to get rid of some responsibilities in my life. When I first wanted to sell my business, I found a broker through LinkedIn and I worked with him for over a year. Maybe, much like a year and 3 months. And then the deal fell through December 31st because the guy couldn't secure a loan. The buyer that he had on board could not secure a loan. So that was really frustrating. And so when I went to Website Closers, I was looking for experience. When I went to Website Closers, at first they had given me someone who was new, and I talked to the owner and I said, I'd love to use you guys, but I really need somebody who can close a deal for me. And so they gave me David, and we got along great, and he managed to close the sale. He was great. I told him what I was looking for. He understood my life situation. I wasn't really keen to hold out for an SBA loan. That's what had happened in the past. The SBA loan had fallen through. So I really kind of wanted a deal to close. He really kind of understood that. And he was quite an advocate for me with the buyer, gave me some really good advice, but also understanding my situation. I could have walked away from the buyer, honestly. So David really worked with me through that whole process of decision-making. And he was like a best friend, just really helpful, gave me great advice. And he's a tough guy. He's been through it all. He's seen it all. So he really knew what was reasonable and what wasn't. It was just good chemistry. It's one of those things, either it works or it doesn't. But he was really respectful of me and he took care of me. Really good. He took really good care of me.